Ergonomics are really important when you're playing any instrument, especially the cajon, however, because we're tending to lean over when we play. There's a tendency to want to lean into the instrument. You do need to lean over a little bit. So what I recommend is that you try to keep a curve in the small of your back, in the lower part of your back. Try to keep a little curve there instead of slouching or slumping or reaching over like this. Try to keep a curve and just bend more at your hips than in your back. You're going to feel better, you'll have more energy, and you'll be able to play not only for longer periods of time when you do play pain-free, but you're going to be able to play for more years without hurting your back. I want you guys to enjoy playing your instruments. I want you to feel good, and you'll look good too if you're playing with a straighter back. So it doesn't have to be rigid, but you want to make sure your shoulders are relaxed, your arms are relaxed, and you've got a little curve in that low back, and you're not straining in any way. You shouldn't ever have to strain to play any instrument, any drum or percussion, or any instrument really for that matter. So there's two basic ways that you'll see players approaching the cajon or playing the cajon. Now the classical Spanish style or flamenco style would be to leave all four corners on the floor of the bass. So we would set it down just like I am now, and we would just reach down and play this way. Some of the Afro-Cuban players, including one of my teachers, Alex Acuna, likes to sit back a little bit, tip the cajon back so it's on the back edge only, and the head is tipping towards the player. And I have to admit, I like that too. I tend to do that as well, just because it takes a little bit of the pressure off of my back because I don't have to lean over quite as far. You know, neither way is really right or wrong. It's just a matter of whatever you feel more comfortable doing. If you want to look more, you know, like you're doing the flamenco Spanish style, then keep it on the ground. If you don't mind that, looking more, you know, casual, you could tip it back. I do both when I play because I'm not doing the same thing all the time. I use different instruments. Sometimes I'll pick up a flute or an ukulele and I'll play the ukulele with one hand and I'll play the cajon with another hand, or I'll play another instrument in addition to the cajon. So I may or may not be tipping it, but it's an option, and it's an option for you. Just be careful, obviously. You don't want to overdo it and end up moving in the wrong direction.